What's up, y'all? It's me, LSP. It's Friday. You know what that means. It's time to go to work. Let's go to work. Hey, let's go to work. Oh, let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let's go to work. Hey, how are you? How was your week, huh? Mine was long. My voice is finally getting back to itself. I was out sick this week. I even actually went to the doctor. For me to go to the doctor, it means I'm just not feeling well, but I needed to go and get that shot. So I got that done. Other than that, it was a good week. It was a good week. The sun. That's I remember growing up when people were going to talk as proper as they possibly could, they often put a D in places it did not belong. Look at this, y'all. We got traffic on the low roads this morning, all because of the low-lying fog. We can't even see downtown. So I figure we'll look at this for a minute. It's a little more interesting than hopefully the interstate will not be interesting. If you want to see how interesting the interstate can get, check out Monday's video. Good Monday morning. That's crazy, huh? I'm out of the fog now. That is so crazy. It's just like the Cumberland River's back there, so we're crossing the river. That's where all that fog came from. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to discuss the kids this morning. Growing up in the 1970s, yes, I grew up in the 1970s. Whoop, whoop. I'm glad I did. 70s, 80s, 90s, totally awesome. Totally awesome, yes. But no, I really think that we have forgotten that it's our job to make sure that the kids are okay. Even if you don't have kids. If you don't know, I don't have any kids. I've always had that belief that you have children that you can give back to their mothers. But if Mrs. LSP2C is the right one, yeah, I want a baby. I do. But moving on, we're not going to get into that. I just feel like we should make sure that the kids are a priority. When I watch TV, I'm like, wow. I remember when we would have to try to stay up late before the network signed off the air, trying to catch just a little bit like the Blue Lagoon or something. I mean, not even a bad movie, But now they've got porn in their pockets. I'm not gonna start naming off porn sites to give anybody any ideas, but it's like we just gotta watch the kids, y'all. They talk smart, and they act like they know more than they do, but honestly, they're just kids. Their brains are not fully developed, even those smart mouth teenagers, It's just like the television programming, it's just astonishing to me. The way it's just like, do you really think of the kids? I mean, does sex have to be a part of every single storyline? I remember back in 1995, woohoo, telling my age yet again, Dr. Phillips, and that's when sex had just first started to sell, and it was starting to outsell puppies and kids, and that's when we saw the advertising change, and it's just like, I think a lot. I sit around and I ask myself, what can I do? What can I do to make a difference? Because I do. I want to make some, wholesome television. Not religious per se, but just to say television that the whole family can sit down and watch and get a laugh. Like Blackish. I absolutely never thought that I would like the show Blackish. And I honestly judged that show based on the name of the show before it actually came out. If you look through these videos, it's way back. It's a social cam video. I don't even know if it's on YouTube. But you look way back, I made a video about Blackish and talked about how I would never watch the show because it's blackish. What's that supposed to mean? And I watched that show, y'all, and it blew my mind wide open because there it was. There was my plight. It was me. It was my people. I'm going to keep both hands on the wheel. I stopped doing that. But I am getting on the interstate right now, y'all. So, yeah, I love Blackish. I think it is a wonderful show. I think it is well written. And, I think it portrays people like me. So anyway, y'all, there's looks like there's traffic up here on this here interstate. So I got to pay attention. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, this camera shakes too bad to turn it around on the interstate, so I'll just keep talking as we drive in and then give you a shot of town as we drive by. But I enjoy Blackish. And the reason I didn't like the show, that's what I was talking about, was the name. I honestly thought it meant black-ish, you know. I didn't even realize it meant blackish, sort of, you know. So I want to make television like Blackish. I'll leave it at that. What else do I like to watch? Modern Family. ABC has a pretty good handle on the comedies. You know, it's something that I would watch with the kids and not feel dirty, not feel like it was something that I should, you know, have to explain. I mean, you know, there are some shows with adult content, and if you go back to the 80s, you can think about, like, our very special episodes. Remember, I mean, the 80s shows, they dealt with everything. Suicide and bulimia and child pornography. Remember the very special episode of Different Strokes when Arnold and his little friend went to meet the man? I mean, it was just, like, amazing. The television that we had, I mean, everything was basically an after-school special. The entire country, media and all, they were trying to make sure that we grew up okay. So it's up to us, y'all. We got to protect the kids. We must protect the kids. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for riding to work with me on this here fine Friday. I have arrived at the garage. Let's give a shout out to them Dodgers. How about them Dodgers going to the World Series for the first time in 29 years? Way to go, Dodgers. Let's go. So anyway, I'm all about my Dodgers. For the 109 people who have already clicked that red subscribe button, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We appreciate you here. Will you be number 110? Will you be 110? Go ahead. Click that red button. We make great content over here on LSP Productions. I promise you won't regret it. Give me that old thumbs up. Let me know you're out there. And comment below. What's your favorite television show? What was your favorite television show if you did have the great fortune of being born back when television was good, in the good old days? That's it, y'all. I'm almost at the top of this here parking structure. You call it parking structure, parking garage. I went to Western Kentucky, so it's a parking structure. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you right back here next Friday, and we'll go to work. As always, no fear and no regrets. Deuces.